Hello and welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. This is it, the final week for the Midnight Muscle update in Forza Horizon 5. Today we jump into the spring hot season to take on this week's Forzathon challenges Fox Body, collecting 160 Forza points and 5 points towards our festival playlist. We'll also be checking out this week's backstage vote, this week's Forzathon shop, and we'll take a look at all the festival players rewards and restrictions available for the spring season. So if you happen to be new to the channel, definitely consider subscribing, smash that like button, share the video with a friend. Without further ado, let's jump into this week's Forzathon challenges. Alrighty, let's waste no time. The weekly Forzathon challenges of Fox Body. Let's get them complete, kicking things off with Chapter 1, Special Vehicle Team. Own and drive the 93 Ford SVT Cobra R, launched during the 1992 Chicago Auto Show. It was the premier vehicle of Ford's newly established SVT division, designed to showcase SVT's hallmarks of performance, substance, exclusivity, and value. And here it is, the 1993 SVT Cobra R offered up by Ford. And for 1993, this thing actually looks pretty damn good. It can be yours from the auto show for 28,000 credits. As always, the tune that I'm using today is up for download. If you wish to use it, just search my game tag Skippy 4631. And as normal, the share code for tunes is in the description and in the comments below. Own and drive then, hop into free roam from any festival site or player house, drive a couple of seconds down the road. And once that notification is gone, we should then get Special Vehicle Team complete. And obviously while we're here, we're going to nip round the corner, head on over to Horizon Backstage, check out this week's vote. So first things first, what was added in from last week's vote? Let's check out the Backstage shop. And a little top tip, you can press X to sort by date added. And there we are, the last two cars to be added, the GMC Typhoon from 1992 and the 2023 BMW M2. Now let's jump back, and what is in this week's Backstage vote? We have the SRT Durango and the Hot Wheels Metro up against the Ford Raptor R and the Plymouth Fury. My vote is definitely on the right hand side, Fury and Raptor getting my vote this week. Let me know in the comments which side you're voting for, left or right. So for Chapter 1 complete, is on to Chapter 2, Quarter Mile. The upgrades featured in the 5-litre V8 engine produced 235 horsepower and 318 Nm of torque. The 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R could complete a quarter mile in 14.5 seconds and a speed of 98 miles per hour. So let's rack up 2 stars at speed traps. Now, any speed trap will do, whichever one takes your fancy. I'm just going to use a speed trap that I don't normally use, called Pequeno Puente, located in Mule. Just a 2-star objective of 110 miles per hour or more. Okay, this should be a fairly easy objective to hit. 110 miles an hour or more for that 2-star objective from speed traps. Let's let the SVT Cobra R rip as we come through the camera at 155.88. Absolutely smashed it, getting more than that 2-star objective. Notification, quarter mile complete. So with Chapter 2 complete, it is on to Chapter 3, Seeing Red. Now for some reason this is already complete, but we're going to jump in and complete it again anyway. While the standard SVT Cobra came in black, vibrant red and teal, the 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R was only available in vibrant red. But that doesn't mean we need to keep it that way. Go and paint the body to make it yours. Heading back to any player house or festival site and jumping on over to the garage tab, head down to designs and paints, and then paint car. From here, it's the first option, paint body, and then just select any paint color you wish. I quite like the blue that's on my Cobra right now, so I might just go for a very similar blue. Not really going to matter, as I say, we've already completed it. Select that and then head back and save to current car. Now normally at this point you head back to free roam and you'll get a notification saying Seeing Red complete, but as I've already completed it for some reason I don't get the notification, but that is Seeing Red complete. So with Chapter 3 completed twice, it is now on to Chapter 4, Race Ready. The team at Ford's Special Vehicle Team, SVT, didn't pull any punches with the 1993 Ford SVT Cobra R. They stripped out 450 pounds of excess weight and added the biggest brakes they could fit inside the wheels. Use this added performance to go and win a road race. Now on the chapter on the playlist, it doesn't specify whether it's a circuit race or a sprint race. I'm just going to push my luck and go for a circuit race and head into the top left-hand corner of the map and do the Bahia de Plano circuit. As always, I got you guys covered with a cheeky blueprint called Forzathon Chapter 4. If you wish to use it, just search game tag Skippy 4631 or use the share code 177224688. Now, we don't want to make this difficult. We want to make this as easy as possible. Head into difficulty and settings, head into difficulty and change that driver tile difficulty to tourist. It won't affect the races for the weekly Forzathon challenges. No reason to make it any harder than it needs to be. Here we go. One lap of the Bahia de Plano circuit. Just double checking I did put it on one lap. Locked to the SVT Cobra R, and we are going to absolutely smash this. Well, that's because the driver tires are on tourist. But yeah, I'll see you at the finish line. Got to cruise to that win. And there it is, across the line, first place. Road race win to complete Chapter 4. That will also complete this week's Forza challenges Fox Body, collecting 160 Forza points and 5 points towards our spring hot season. Let's jump on over and check out this week's Forza shop. Absolutely no surprise whatsoever, more auto show cars. The 67 Corvette for 200 Forza points and the Dodge Challenger RT for 300 Forza points. The one backstage pass for 1,000 Forza points. And then we've got vanity items, the Peach Raul Reyes dress, 75 Forza points, and the Relax emote, again, 75 Forza points. Any Forza points knocking around spare, you can grab yourselves a normal spin for 60 Forza points, or you can grab a super duper ball spin for 150 Forza points. Now let's jump back to the playlist and check out all of this week's rewards and restrictions. Spring hot season then, the final week for Midnight Muscle. We have 70 points up for grabs in total. For 20 of those points is the Pontiac GTO 69, and for 40 of those points is one Horizon Backstage Pass. Just going to lightly skim through the rewards and restrictions for the full festival playlist. This week's online trial, car restriction F150. Any F150 should do as long as it is in Class B 700. We'll grab you the Chevy Camaro 69. Ford Falcon 15 up for grabs and one Super Bowl spin for the Event Labs. And there's the restrictions for those. PR stunts this week, you're going to be jumping in the Ford Mustang 93 once again, the SVT Cobra that we've just used for this week's Forzathon challenges. 3 Super Bowl spins up for grabs. Just 2 Super Championships on the playlist, Modern Muscle and Pontiac being your restrictions. No treasure hunt this week. We do have a photo challenge, the Eliminator, and a collectibles challenge here on the playlist. No change on the monthly rivals. Just another week to put in your super quick lap times. And then finishing up with the DLCs for Rally Adventure, Rally Monsters S1 900 for the PR stunt and one Super spin up for grabs. And then for Hot Wheels, Modern Muscle S1 900, one Super spin up for grabs, and then a couple of seasonal championships to finish things off. But there we go. That's this week's Spring Festival Players. Kind of the last new Festival Players here on Forza Horizon 5. As we move on, we'll be getting replayed festival players. As you'll see, the festival playlist vote is the last screen now, and High Performance has won that vote up against Italian Automotive. So High Performance playlist will be our next festival playlist. But there we go. Make sure you are putting in the time and effort to get the 20-point and the 40-point completion rewards. As always, thank you so much for watching. Any questions about Forza Horizon 5 or the festival players or the weekly Forzathon challenges or just anything in general, pop it down in the comments below. Smash the like button, share the video with a friend, stay safe, and have an awesome day.